What is good? What is good? What is good? Good morning, peeps. Connected fam. Connected fam. Every time I think of the connected fam, think of that scene in Donnie Brasco where Al Pacino's explaining to Johnny Depp, if I say use a friend of mine, means use a connected guy. If I say use a friend of ours, means use a made guy. Johnny Depp said, yeah, a friend of mine, friend of ours, I get it. One of my favorite movies. Love that movie. Johnny Depp, Donnie Brasco. Gosh, I almost got myself confused there for a minute. But anyway, good morning. Hi, Judy, how are you? Out on our walk this morning. What we got was about, I don't know, 6 or 7 inches of snow the other day. And what ends up happening inevitably in most storms here. Come on, buddy, let's go. Keep walking, bro. Come on, keep walking. What ends up happening inevitably in a lot of the storms here, and this is what happened with this one, was this is our first real storm of the year, which is truly just nuts. By now we have had multiple storms, usually at least 2, maybe 3 nor'easters that dump a large amount of snow and usually shut things down. And people were freaking out over this storm because it was our first real storm of the year. And it was like 6 or 7 inches. Then it turned to ice for a couple hours yesterday afternoon. And then it turned to rain. And then it stopped. And then the temperatures dropped. And so the rain melted a bunch of the snow. But the temperatures dropped fast enough that all that rain froze on things. It froze on your car. It froze on the sidewalks. It froze on your steps. It left everything with a sheet of ice over it, and you can't go out and open your car door because it's frozen. Trying to defrost your window takes extra time because there's not just frost now, there's just a layer of ice. So it sucks. We got, like I said, maybe 6 or 7 inches of snow initially. Now it's down to, 3, 4 inches. So it was crappy. When it was coming down, it was nice, it was pretty, but it wasn't anything intense. Not when you're used to seeing nor'easters multiple times a year that drop 1 to 2 inches an hour for 6 hours, 8 hours, sometimes 12 hours, 14. I mean, those storms are nothing for us to get a foot to 2 feet usually when they come. So it sucks. What's going on, Carson? Good morning. Oh, I'm always this early. This is late. Well, actually, no, it's not. We left at about 6:45. That's not late. That's pretty good. That's about average. You don't want to walk on there, do you? Huh? It's all icy. It's all chunky. What do you want to do? You gonna walk down? You gonna try it? No, you gonna walk on the sidewalk. Oh, Bubba, I'm sorry. I know you love to walk up high. You gonna try there? It's just snow, pal. You could do it. It's just snow. You've been walking in it all morning. So I went down to hey Kay, good morning. I went down to check on the special cat that I love so much, Princess, the black one that used to sleep on my porch all the time, but has since gone back to sleeping in the garage where her pseudo owner lives. I say pseudo because if you've heard me talk about it, you know that the lady who lives there, her owner, doesn't do anything for her. She doesn't feed her. She doesn't let her in the house. She does nothing, literally nothing. But so I went down to check on her because I had put heaters in the garage down there for her, heating pad and heater, and give her some food yesterday morning, and there were large canine tracks leading through the driveway into the garage, and I immediately freaked out, just thinking the worst. Thank God she was fine, but I believe it was because I had left food for her. Instead of waiting for her to eat it and taking whatever's left with me, I left it. And because I just wanted her to have some in case because she didn't finish a lot the night before, and I wanted her to have the rest in case she got hungry again. And I think that smell attracted the coyote over there. Thank God she was fine and is still very smart and very with it. I suppose it could be a dog, but there's no stray dogs in our neighborhood. I've never seen a dog walking alone on my road ever. So I doubt that. And I continue to see that one coyote consistently. So I was freaking out, but she's good. What I ended up doing is I ended up taking two big pallets, and putting them, yo, LA, what's good, LA? LA, big city of dreams. I took two giant pallets and I put them in front of the openings in the back and the front because there's no real garage door. It's hard to explain. I'd have to take a picture and show you, but they're big, heavy pallets. I put them in front. They have openings small enough that she can get through to get out of there, but nothing else can get in. So now come on, we're going this way. Come on, what are you doing? We're going this way. So now she's got that, plus the added protection of the fact that I moved her the house that I put in there for her. I moved it higher to a higher spot, more towards the back of the actual garage rather than the open car bay between the house and the real garage. So she's good, but man, what a panic attack that was. I love that cat so much. Like truly love her like she's one of my own. Shitty people. I just hate people who don't take care of their animals. It makes me so angry. Yeah, Donnie's the man. Donnie's coming on tonight. Hello, Pemmy. Hello, Pemmy. Donnie's coming on tonight, guys. Part 2 of the 1,000 subscriber thank you show. Donnie will be on tonight. I hope Bigfoot Lake feels well enough to come on. If he doesn't, then I totally understand. My most important thing is him getting well. It's not coming on a silly YouTube show. You know, that's stupid. But I do hope he feels better for the sake of him feeling better, and because I do love to have him on the show and interact, and we always have a really fun time. Each of our sense of humors kind of work well off each other. I knew the moment that we got introduced, I was like, oh, me and this guy are going to be good buddies. I knew right away. So I hope he can come on. And we're going to have some fun. I got some really great news, some really spectacular, awesome, amazing news. Donnie is a legend. Absolutely, he's a legend. Let me tell you something about Donnie Miller and also Jeff Townsend, who we need to pray for. I was wrong. He was not out of the hospital. I guess I don't know. I must have read something wrong in the messages. I thought it said he was out of the hospital, so he wasn't. He's still not. So we still need to pray for him. I think he's going to be okay, but he still needs prayers. He still needs support. He still needs the outpouring of love to try to get, the good energy flowing over there and get him well. But let me tell you something about those guys. Donnie Miller is probably the most selfless person I know. He's selfless. He has absolutely never has an agenda for anything. Everything with Donnie is so pure. Everything he does is with pure intention of love and selflessness. He's one of a kind, man. He really is. And then obviously he's had some truly incredible traumatic experiences in the woods with these weird cryptids. And when you watch him out there, you can tell, because even to this day, you can still see the fear in him when he's out there. And I don't blame him one bit. I'd be terrified too. I never had one of those creatures 3 feet from me. And I still get scared and nervous when I'm out in the woods and hear things moving around and stuff. Can't imagine how he feels. But yes, Donnie's a legend. He's amazing. So is our good friend Jeff. Jeff's another one who's just a friggin' top-notch human, man. They just don't make a lot of people like they made those two guys. So Donnie will be on tonight. Every time Donnie's on, I'm always very excited. Oh, I'm Brian and Chewy. What's up? Hello, Becky. So yeah, he'll be on tonight. Hopefully Bigfoot Lake will be on, in Lake Ferry. Maybe one or two other people you'll have to tune in to see. But I got some awesome news. This Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have on Joe and Jesse from Hellbent Holler. If you do not watch Hellbent Holler, I highly suggest you do. One of my absolute favorite channels to watch. I love these guys. I love what they're doing out there. Just great researchers. Both of them have giant cojones. They're going into some really sketchy places, man. Some really, really hairy friggin' areas in the LBL. It's nuts. But they're doing it without any problems. They just continue to go, no fear. Maybe they do, but they don't show it much. They're amazing. They're very tech heavy, which I think is great because, come, let's go. Maverick, come. No, not your fault. Come on. Let's go. Maverick. Keep walking. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Very tech heavy, which I think is great because when you have the right tech, then you have scientific data, right? You have scientific data when you have all that good tech like they have. Plus you get cool video from therms and night visions and drones, all kinds of great stuff, man. And plus they're just fun to watch. They're enjoyable to listen to. Come on. Come on. They're enjoyable to listen to. They are a team. And also are together in a relationship. Maverick, that's too big for you. Look at this idiot. We'll get a better one. Come on. We'll get a better one. I know you're trying to show off for the female dog that's following you. So they really work well together because they know each other so well. And they were just back out there in the LBL to check out some stuff that had happened. Oh my God, I almost wiped out. That was awful. And it's all ice, man. Everything's ice. So they were just back out in the LBL again to check out some high strangeness that had been happening when they weren't there. And if you haven't watched some of their most recent stuff, I suggest you do. It's good stuff, man. Some weird stuff happening. They go out to the area where the 1982 Dogman Massacre happened. They've been out there multiple times. And some strange things out there. But yeah, they're great. Let me go back in the chat real quick. Hey, Freshy Fresh. Well, no, Hellbent Holler's not coming on tonight. They're coming on Sunday. They can't do weekdays. They work completely different schedules during the week. So while Joe's working, Jesse's sleeping. While Jesse's working, Joe's sleeping, or he's off, vice versa, yada yada. So they're coming on Sunday. It's the best I could do, and shoot, I would have done it at Sunday at 6 a.m. if it meant to get, that's what I had to do to get them on the show, because I really love them. And I think you guys are going to like them. Let's see, what else? Mark Copeland. Livewire. I don't know if you guys remember who Mark Copeland is. Kerry did an Odyssey on him. I believe it was his last Odyssey that he did. Mark had a ton of activity on his property and a ton of evidence of that activity. Videos, audio, all kinds of stuff. Well, Mark is coming on the show next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, 7 p.m. He's coming on the show. We're going to interview him. We're going to sit down and talk to him. That's going to be awesome. Nope, we're not going that way, baby. And I'm working on scheduling some of the other folks who have agreed to come on, who I talked to you guys about. Barry Webster. I got to get River Morris on. I got to get Darkwoods on. I have oh man, who am I forgetting? I have to connect with Chris Spencer, reach back out to Dr. Meldrum, and I still have not heard anything from Mr. Robert from Swan Lake Bigfoot, who I really, really desperately want to have on the show. Man, I want to talk to that guy so bad. If you guys want, you could always message him, email him, tell him, hey, we really would love to see you on the show. And then tell him, how just a wonderful of a person I am and how great of an interviewer, and, really sell it. Really oversell it if you need to, which you're going to have to, because I'm none of those things. So anyway, that's that. That's that. We're about to go back inside. I have some messages I have to send out to more potential guests. Here's some of the coyote tracks. They're melted now. But that's her house right there. And if you look, so that's like the bay right there, the car bay. See, I put up I moved that one pallet when it got sunny out this morning. But then it goes into that garage. But she's safe, thank goodness. I'd lose it. I would lose it. Morning, country boy. Morning, morning, morning. Yeah, listen to Carson. Yep, that's what you do right there. That's what you do. But anyway, I'm gonna get him inside. It's all icy out here. I don't want to slip and break my neck, which I almost did already, or get another traumatic brain injury. But I'll check in. I'm gonna post some things today. Please keep an eye out, guys. And then we'll have the show tonight. It's either 7 or 7:30, but I'll put a post up, and I'll also do the notification thing, the countdown thing. And hopefully you guys will all be there tonight. All right, guys. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Please do something for yourselves. Take care of yourselves. And, oh yeah, I forgot the question of the day. The question of the day. I'll leave you with it. You can leave your answers in the comments if you'd like. Question of the day. If you found out today that you had a limited amount of time to live, say, I know we all have a limited amount, but say you found out today that you have a month to live, would it change the way that you live your life for the next 30 days? If so, why? Because I think most of us would say yes, but why don't we live our lives like that every day? See what you come up with. Also, think about questions for tonight's show. Remember I said, you can ask me anything. I know I'm nothing special, but you could come up with some fun questions, I'm sure, that we can end up having some laughs over, or some stuff that maybe some people you want to know. I know I'm not anybody special, and I'm not that interesting, but usually we can come up with some kind of good laughs. So think about that. All right, guys. I'll catch you all later. I love you. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I'm out. Peace and chicken grease.